I'm LaDonna Lockard, and this is Max Combos. I'm here today with Dylan Latour. Dylan, thank you again for joining me. This is another special version of On the Road Max Combos. I am in Detroit. You're somewhere much better. Where are you, my friend?
I'm in Buenos Aires.
Oh, that is amazing. That's amazing. Good for you for taking some time. Thank you for joining me here, though, even given that you're on holiday. So I really do appreciate you being here. Something that I wanted to talk to you about, because you are founder, ghostwriter, you are doing all of this incredible work within the mortgage industry, and you've done a fabulous job helping LOs come up with content strategies and really helping them to craft their personalities online in a very professional way. But you've recently kind of shifted your demographic of people that you're working with. Talk to me about that shift a little bit.
Yeah, so it's sort of, over time morphed into working with CEOs and founders in their own right within the mortgage space. So whether those are CEOs of mortgage lending companies that are looking to recruit LOs, whether that is CEOs of a software within the mortgage space, that sort of thing. So I've sort of gravitated a little bit towards helping the owners and founders of companies if they're trying to disrupt the space in some way, giving them a platform, giving them a voice, and helping them get their message out. But I still, will obviously, I got my start with loan officers. I still love working with loan officers. So just adding that extra layer in there.
What do you think is a good way for people? Because again, working with both, LOs do tend to treat their business as if it is their own personal small business, right? For a lot of them, it is. What do you think are the best ways for people to really start to get their voice out there, to get their content out there? What would you recommend?
Yeah, that's a great question. So when it comes to creating content, my specialty is really within the LinkedIn space. And so I think recognizing that the LinkedIn space is a B2B space really would allow you to focus on nurturing the types of relationships that we'll call them referral partnerships, right? The types of relationships where people are sending you loans instead of trying to reach out to people who need a loan directly. So this platform is great for telling stories about how you can help real estate agents, how you can help your insurance partners, financial advisors, right? Sort of building an ecosystem of professionals that will act as a sort of entourage, we'll call it, to sort of support and champion the borrower.
I love that. Now, being that it's Pride Month, I want to make sure that we are lending some time to just give another area of recognition to people within the LGBTQIA community. As both of us are such allies, what would you recommend for someone who is maybe struggling with how to kind of put their most authentic self out there, either being that they are in the LGBTQIA community or an ally, just someone who wants to make sure that they're helping with the representation out there? What would you recommend?
Yeah, well, I think I think if you're part of the community, I think you can lead by example, and so creating content, getting out there, putting yourself in front of as many people as possible will really allow you to act as someone to look up to. I think for younger people in the community. And with regards to being an ally, I think if you have a platform or you have content or anything along those lines that you can use to sort of get that representation, people in your life, give them a platform, then I think that's great too.
I love that. I think people really should be following you. I make sure to comment on all of the posts of yours that I see because I want to ensure that other people get introduced to you. You do such a fantastic job online. You really do live what you practice and you practice what you preach. So if you are in the mortgage space, real estate space, etc., follow Dylan on LinkedIn. I'm telling you what you'll learn, even just from following you, is well worth the follow. So, and then hopefully they love what they see and they reach out to you and work with you because you really do a fantastic job. We're going to hop over. We have a lot more to talk about. So we're going to go do a take it to the max right now. But Dylan, as always, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for jumping on with me, even though you're on holiday. Let's go take it to the max. I'm LaDonna Lockard, and this is Max Convos.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.